Hey YouTube, it's Collecting America's Pastime. Hope you guys have had a good day. Wanted to do a quick video. It's a research, kind of a tips and tricks video. It came to me just as I found these two cards, and I'll explain that here in a second. So, and it's called Mailday with parentheses or with quotes for a reason. So the reason I'm doing this video, I was bored today. I was expected to have a mail day, pretty big mail day, and it did not come. I'm hoping it comes tomorrow. But I was doing some research. So as you guys know, I'm doing one card for every Hall of Famer. So playing days or involvement card if possible. Otherwise, I'm filling in with what I can on the cheap. So I was doing some research on some of the subjects I don't have, and didn't really know too much about the cards that they had. And so like Negro League players were some of them, and then like the pioneers, some of the managers, executives, guys like that. And what I came across was these two cards. So on the left you have Alexander Cartwright, and on the right you have Henry Chadwick. Both are part of the 1938 Hall of Fame class. Both were inducted as pioneers for the game. So, and when I do my 1938 class, I'll explain these guys a little bit more. But I was doing some research, figured I'd research these guys. Neither of them had a card in their involvement days or even while they were alive. So one way I'm doing is if they don't have an involvement or playing days card, if they're living and have a card while they're alive, I'll get that card too, to kind of fill the void. But neither of these guys had one. Both died. Cartwright, I believe, died late 90s in the 19th century, and I believe Chadwick died in the early 20th century. Both of them, I think the first cards they had were either 1950s Callahan or late 30s, early 40s sepia postcards, which at that point it's not worth spending the money for them when, you know, it's the same thing as having one of these. So I came across these that they had in their on one of the websites I used, and I was like, heck yeah, because I already have these. So I just knocked off two more Hall of Famers by doing a little bit of research and going through my collection. So what I use, I wanted to go over three quick references I have for player checklists, set checklists, and just research in general. So the first one is Trading Card Database. It's tradingcarddb.com, and I'll link everything in the description below. But tradingcarddb.com has several sports. There are, let's see here, there are 10,088,769 cards listed. 2,601,437 of them have images. So you can not only see that they have a card, but you can see what the card looks like for reference. Great website. It works very, very well. I use it for Tomy. I use it for individuals who I don't know if they have a card, stuff like that, and it lists. It's pretty accurate. They pretty much get most every card for each subject. So tradingcarddb.com, go there and use it. If you haven't already, check it out and familiarize yourself with that important tool. The next one is vintagecardprices.com. So if you've ever heard of VCP, it's a very popular reference for market price. So what VCP is, Vintage Card Prices, you can sign up. It's not free. You have to pay a monthly fee, or you can buy subscriptions in certain time periods, or over certain time periods. So 6 months, 1 month, 12 months, etc. But and then when you pay for it, not only does it show you the cards, but it shows you the sale prices and it'll even average the price. So you can kind of see on average what a card's worth and what the max it sold for, what the least it sold for. So it's pretty cool. But if you don't want to pay for it, which, I mean, I don't pay for it, you can still go to it. It's only for vintage cards, I think so, 79 and back, I believe, 1979 and back. But you can still go to it, type the card you're looking for or the name. You can use the last name search in the top, and it'll pull up all the cards that player has. So it's really good for vintage especially. And then you can go ahead and use a different tool to reference price if you'd like. But vintagecardprices.com, great for vintage cards, and also just a great tool. So check that out, vintagecardprices.com, aka VCP. Lastly is Net54. Now this is more for vintage collectors. So Net54 is a forum. It's a community of collectors that have a wealth of knowledge. I know Baseball Collector is a member on there. I'm not sure what other YouTubers are on there, but sorry if you hear my dog whining. That's Dixon. He's a baby at times. While he's watching football on TV. It doesn't get much better than that. He's whining. Anyways, Net54, a great forum. Go there and pretty much just read. So you can search through the forum. So they have a Hall of Fame rookie list that somebody posted, and it's the first card for every Hall of Famer. And I reference that a lot. They have all sorts of knowledge, tips, tricks. It's such a great site. If you haven't signed up for it already, it's free to sign up. Leon runs it. You'll learn who Leon is when you're on the forum. Great guy, and just a great community to be a part of. Dixon, relax, buddy. It's okay. Sorry, guys. So, Net54, I will link that in the description below as well. The actual website is net54baseball.com. So, when you sign up, I will give you a tip, or just a quick heads up. When you sign up, you can't post right away. He has to approve it, and you have to have like a certain trial period of, to make sure you're actually going to be a good member to the community. But, yeah. Always, so long story short here, use these references. Always check your collection for stuff if you think you might have it or not sure. Keep it organized, and always take the time to do research. You'll be surprised what you find. I'm out. Have a good night, and I'll probably talk to you tomorrow with a Mailday video. Big Mailday video. Enjoy your evening.